BMG, what's good, brody?
What's the word, my boy?
Where you from?
2/3. You gotta do the block right now. You feel me? Brooklyn.
That's a fact. What's it like growing up over here?
It's bittersweet, man.
Give me some positives before the negative.
I ain't gonna front. The only positive about the hood for me is the people that I share a bond with and shit like that. Everything else in the hood, nothing really positive, bro.
I feel that. I'm never gonna argue that. So,
Mm-hmm.
so give me some of the negatives. You know what I'm saying?
The uncomfortability with the police harassing niggas just because they know, you feel me, your past gonna follow you forever. You could be 50 years old, you know what I'm saying? They always look at you a certain way, you know what I mean? The fact that nobody in the hood actually sticks together, it's like crabs in a barrel type of shit, you feel what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You got for 20 years plus, he'll backdoor you because he think it's cool to put in a track. You know how this shit.
Cool to put on the track as jokes.
Mm-hmm.
That's a fact.
You hear all these tracks nowadays talking about backdooring niggas and shit like that. Like, what would make you want to rap about some shit like that? You feel me?
That's like running off on the plug.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I felt that.
Mm-hmm.
So like, how'd you get your start in like reacting, just in media in general? Like, what was the first thing that set everything off?
Like, maybe back in like 2009, I came home from jail and shit. Okay. You feel me? I always rap, like, you know what I mean? And I bought a camera so I could film my own videos so that I don't have to pay nobody to film my videos for me and shit. And I end up making little skits and funny videos and show my little sister and shit. Mm-hmm. We used to it was like home videos. It started as a home video type thing. You know, I showed it to a few friends. You know, people like, yo, this shit funny. So I was like, yo, let me share it with the world. And I put it on YouTube. Started doing a little skits with my sister. People started commenting like it was funny, whatever. So it gave me motivation to keep doing it. And maybe around like 2012 or so, 2012 going 2013, I started doing like actual reactions instead of just making skits. I reacted to Pop Smoke getting Chappelle, and like I'm good with the accents and shit like that. So I used the Haitian accent and covered it like I was Pop Smoke talking and shit. It went viral. Shit made it to World Star and all that shit. And then it was up from there. I just started reacting to everything. Cassidy versus Meek Mill beef with AR Ab, because I'm the type of nigga I notice certain things that people don't pay attention to, and I started pointing it out or whatever, and shit just started going up off of that. And
that's a throwback. Cassidy versus Meek Mill game.
Yeah,
like we're definitely the same age. If you know about that. No, that's hard. What was like that moment, that video that just blew up? That first joint, out of here, but like, you know what I'm saying? This is the start of some serious like.
I don't know. At the time, I wasn't really paying attention to like just views. Like it wasn't like, you see how be fiending for clout now. Back then, it wasn't even really like that type. It was just, oh, he made a video. Oh, a lot of people watched it. It was that type. I wasn't really paying attention to those type of things. But that video I told you with the Pop Smoke, that shit did like almost 2 million views. I had other couple videos that did views, but then I lost that channel, you feel me? Because my content was so raw, and I know nothing about no YouTube algorithm and all that. Algorithm, what's it called again?
Community guidelines.
Yeah. I ain't really know about them at the time.
You were just wild.
Yeah,
saying that shit.
Yeah, I was reacting. You see them videos with people getting their head chopped off. I was reacting and shit like that. I didn't know, like, you feel me?
I feel that.
And first time they deleted the video, I'm like, oh, they just deleted this shit because, you feel me? Well, I never paid it no mind. I just continued doing what I was doing. And then one day I woke up with an email, your channel's gonna be terminated. And it was over.
That's like one of my worst fears. I ain't even gonna lie to you, bro.
It was crazy. That was about to happen to me recently too. But my ties with certain people at certain labels would really saved me and shit like that. Try some shit like that again.
Been there, done that too. Trust me. I just finished fighting a copyright strike.
Yeah, it should be crazy.
Like, I already do know it. So I peeped. You said you came home from jail in 2009, man. One, I feel like a lot of people don't know that.
Yeah, because yo, you know what it is? People feel like I might glorify street shit because I cover street shit. You feel me? But I don't really talk about my background from the street. You feel me? I might say, oh yeah, I went to jail, I was arrested before, I did this before, but I won't really get in depth, like more time how to get in depth to try to have the media look at them like they're super demon and shit. I don't really try to paint that type of picture, you feel me? Because then past that level in life and shit. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, 09 did a little bit.
If you don't, how old are you?
See, that's gonna be a secret for the internet forever. I can
one
tell
of
you
them
off
joints?
camera.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, that's gonna be
I'm
a
thinking
secret.
09. I'm 14 in 09. 14, 15.
Mm-hmm. That's how, well, you can figure out how much outside I was if you really think about it. You feel me? I had my first kid in high school, bro. Like, you feel me? I was really outside. Like, what these trying to do right now? I was doing this shit from since I was, yo, nigga, the block that you on right now, bro. Like, I remember I was younger. One of my mans got a body, went up for, he did a 10-piece because he caught the body at 14. You know what I'm saying? Like, been active for a long time. You know what I mean? So when you hear a story from me, it sounds like, yo, this is supposed to be told by somebody that's this age versus somebody that was very young outside. You know what I'm saying?
That's how the move anyway. I feel like every generation of just young, they think they're the first people who've done anything. You feel what I'm saying? That's just how.
I think that's now though, because when coming up, I didn't really have that mental because the older niggas will poof you. You know what I'm saying? Like real, like your parents gave that was older than you permission to whoop you if you out of line and shit like that. And it was like more like, you see how they're saying, they say it takes a village to raise a child. It was more of a village them times. Like, you know, other niggas would discipline you if you was out here acting foolish. Now these little nowadays, you tell them something, it's either you gonna get into a shootout with them or you just gonna leave them alone. You feel me? So that's why they don't have no control right now, because they don't have that respect and discipline. They don't know the difference between, you feel me, them and the OGs, and they don't got that respect. I mean, anybody could be a killer, but you still gotta have respect.
Let's bring it to rap. It reminded me because you definitely told me you rap. When did you start?
11.
See, you started early. What was like the driving force behind that? Like the influences?
My two uncles, right? Them they not nice or nothing like that. But
if they see this, they gonna fry you.
they gonna know I always tell the truth. So you feel me? Them niggas used to record on a little cassette.
Ooh, that's,
you feel me? And one day we was chilling at my grandma's crib, and these like, yo, come spit some shit. And it was, you feel me? But it made me like the music. You feel me? Hearing myself on a record is like, I felt like I was famous type. I'm hearing my shit through the radio playing, you know what I'm saying? So it gave me that extra drive to want to actually, you feel me, tap in with that.
That's all it takes for real, like the confidence to do some shit, like for mostly anything.
That's a fact.
Let's jump into a few of your clashes online, man. There was one interesting one that I wanted to zero on. Is thing. Now I remember when thing came home, right, and he said he bought his mom a house. Just for the record, I'm neutral on this. I have no sides on this. But I do remember you saying, that's a lie. And then fast forward, I'm not saying he's lying or not, but other people started claiming, yo, that's not what actually happened. How did you know from that, like that early on, or suspect, let me say, how did you suspect from that early on that was the case?
Two things, right? A lot of niggas think I talk for no reason. They don't listen when I talk. If niggas listen, they would catch a lot of the things I say. I told niggas I used to be an RPT. I say that several times, all the time. I know the whole RPT like the back of my hand. You feel me? I like at a young age, niggas was in RPT. So I know a lot of niggas in RPT that's older than niggas, that's young niggas or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So certain people tapping in with me because I really got street ties. Niggas respect me for real. Aside from the YouTube, yo, I seen this nigga say whoop-de-woo about you. You know, this is right. And then on top of that, me being a nigga who purchased a house before, I know the process of purchasing a house. I know the paperwork you need and all that. When I ask for it, you can't present it. But if a nigga told you show some money, you could go get some money and show some money or do all that. Meaning you. So now I'm calling you. show me that I'm not lying. He couldn't show me that I'm not lying. And what happened was I said, yo, don't understand, sir. And they circle don't even fuck with them like that. They fuck with me more than they fuck with them. And it's gonna come out sooner or later. If you go watch the video, I said it. It's gonna come out sooner or later. And look what's going on.
I want to say I was on your live at that time, like when you told me you did a live on it, right? If I'm not mistaken, yeah. I want to say I was watching the live at the time. I be tuning in. I be smoking sometimes. Catching like, let me see what you talking about. I ain't like be funny as shit, gang. I be like, oh, this nigga wild. How did D-Thing like respond to that? Like, how did
he couldn't respond on some showing me the paperwork, so he responded as a my you see you, they gonna do this, they gonna do that. And then I inboxed him like, yo, bro, I'm right here. Showed him the video. I showed him a video. Matter of fact, I recorded myself in the Instagram app. Like, yo, this is where I'm standing at. Where you just met me at? I was literally right there. And I'm like, yo, bro, I'm here. Pull up with your chains on. He ain't never show up.
Jokes.
He ain't never show up. You know what I'm saying? He act like he ain't see. Well, he read the message, but he ain't respond.
You ever get like worried, like scared or shaking in your boots? But you ever just in the back of your mind thinking, yo, one of these YNs might catch up with me? Not D-Thing specifically, but like.
Nah, I don't be thinking about that. But right here is the spot I got shot, like literally right here. I wish you could have went out with the camera so I could show you how it happened and all that shit. The bullet holes where I was standing and shit. So they could get a real picture of what really happened. If we could do that, that'd be
I mean, let's do it.
Okay, that'd be we don't gotta do it right now. We could come back around and it's up to you. But I don't be thinking about these on some like, I mean, I don't want to be a dickhead and foul out over little. You feel me? But at the end of the day, I know what I would do and what I wouldn't do. So if a nigga came to me and it's me versus them, I know exactly how I handle the situation. So me being scared or me being nervous, about you could go straight down too.
Trying to avoid this.
Don't really be worried about too much. You feel me? Because don't really be on that and tell you the truth. Bro. These niggas just rap.
Just rap. You saying they can't rap in this shit?
Yeah, these niggas just rap.
What's the? I guess we get more back when we go back over there and shit and get out the car.
Hit this block and then the next left on the next block.
But what's the feeling of getting shot? Like, what's going through your mind? Like, what you physically feeling? Everything. You know what I mean?
Yo, you know what's crazy? When I got shot, right? I always tell this. I feel like I was in a Blockbuster movie. You know where they be like, "Yeah, that's me laying on the floor." I bet you wonder how I got. When I got shot, like literally, that I don't know. I can't never take nothing serious. So at the moment of me getting shot, literally, bro, that's what I'm thinking of. Like the movies that you see on BET and shit. You wondering how I got hit. And I'm picturing like you seen like Don't Be a Menace and shit like that. When son got hit up, he was laying on the floor like covering the kid and shit. Yeah, I was thinking about like a scene like that. I'm like, damn, motherfucker just shot me. I didn't even know I got hit at first till I fell.
How many times you got hit?
I got hit twice, but I didn't know I got hit until I fell. Because the way this situation, I gotta explain it when we go back to the location. You feel me? But I didn't really feel anything. Like the way people be saying, yo, you feel all that heat and all that. The only heat I felt was my blood running down my leg and like that. I didn't feel no heat from the bullet burning. Hold on, it was red.
Was it right?
Nah, I said it's red. You gotta go and go to the next one. Yeah, I only felt like the heat of the blood. You feel me? I didn't really feel the bullet itself. I don't know, like they be saying adrenaline or whatever like that. I didn't really feel that shit.
That just sounds like you know what I mean? That just sounds. I don't know, bro. I don't know. If I had to pick, I'd probably get stabbed.
I got stabbed before too.
How the fuck that feel? Got some bad luck, bro.
Nah, it's not bad luck. It's not. I'm really active. Hold on. Hello? Doing an interview in the car, so we spinning around and shit. Where you at? You on the block? We could pick him up.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna pick you up. We're gonna pick you up. Just stay on the corner of the block. All right. I bet. You feel me? Like I'm really active. It's not luck. You know what I'm saying? Because when you a threat, you become a target. You know what I'm saying? A nigga would try to get rid of you if you make him uncomfortable every day. He don't want to come outside every day and have to look out for you. He'd rather get rid of you. So he don't gotta look out for you at all when he come outside, you feel me? So that's the reason why shit like that be happening. It's not like, yo, this shit just be happening every day type shit or every 2 weeks and shit. It them happen mad years apart type shit, you know what I'm saying?
That's a scary life, man. You got to just chill sometime, man.
Yeah, I try to.
Let's jump to the next rap beef. You and 2-6 had issues, right?
Yeah. Yeah, go ahead.
I remember seeing y'all link back up. How did y'all even? I'm tweeting. I'm thinking it's a red light here the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
But like, how'd you end up like linking back up? I just talked about it.
Coming back around.
Yeah. How we linked up?
Yeah.
I ain't gonna front. 26 AR, he kind of just like me. You know what I'm saying? He kind of just like me. Like if he not scared. A lot of niggas is scared. You feel me? Scared. So him getting to a certain level in life, he started having a different understanding and shit. So he started preying shit differently and shit. You know what I'm saying? He started to understand my point of view, and him understanding my point of view. Now you could have went that way.
Yeah, already started.
Him starting to understand my point of view, he's like, yo, let's do an interview and shit. Yeah, I'm coming back around. He like, yo, let's do an interview and shit. And I'm like, all right, bet. You feel me? Mm-hmm. And we end up doing this shit. Like, I ain't even know if someone's gonna show up. You feel me?
You ever felt like a backdoor situation coming? That's the first shit that went through my mind.
I always respect and expect the unexpected. You feel me? Mm-hmm. So like, if some backdoor shit would have happened, it would have been a back door of a back door. Like, if you get what I'm saying, mm-hmm. You know the double doors.
The double.
Yeah, you feel me?
Revolving door kind of vibe.
Yeah, it would have been one of those type of situations and shit. But he came through very humble, cool, funny. You know what I'm saying? And we had good energy. It felt like I was chilling with one of my dogs. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. It was cool. Son ain't come there with 20 niggas. He ain't come there acting super tough. None of that shit. It was good vibes. You know
every time I linked him, he's been pretty chill. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he just drink a lot.
Yeah, he got chill to that. That should kill your liver.
Yeah, he drink a lot. This nigga beat a whole bottle by himself during the interview. Yeah, he drank a lot.
I take one shot, bro. I'm done.
He drank a lot. I thought I'd be drinking. I be drinking more than me.
Yo, I gotta jump to the funniest problem of all, Crooklyn, man. Now, how did that even start, bro? Like, is it some internet?
He started where I climaxed.
He started one more time?
He started where I climaxed. You can pick this up if you want to.
Yeah, I got you.
He started where I climaxed. You get what I'm saying?
I'm trying to. I don't like how you worded it.
I fathered the kid.
I'm crying.
You can get on the other side.
Yo, Blaze, you mind clearing that shit out for me?
That's mine.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, that's
Hold on. Let me move that right quick. Some shit on the floor right quick.
What's that?
My fault, Brody. Oh no, that's good down there.
That's good. More. Yeah, like I said though, that started where I climaxed.
The third time was crazy.
You know, you busting up.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm trying to understand. I just want to make sure it was on the same page the way he was wording it.
That's my.
But like,
really, I'm gonna keep this shit a buck, right? I'm gonna keep this shit a buck because I don't want to give no one any content to react to or content to create a post with or start a narrative that's gonna be negative on Upper again. Cause I could take this shit two different angles. I could be the regular me or I could be the regular me. You get me? Don't let that go over your head. You know what I'm saying? But in all actuality, I don't see him as any threat in anything in life. Whether it's content creation, whether it's me and him get up and get a boxing match going, whether it's money, whether it's who dressed better, whether, you feel me? I don't see him as a competition. I was more so annoyed at the fact that, you know, you try to help someone to get in position, and then that same person, like it's like you feed a dog and it bites your hand. You want to slap the shit out the dog, right? Kind of shit like that. You know, there wasn't no crazy like yo. This what I mean.
Y'all see any like y'all reconcile in that relationship?
We never had a relationship.
Fact, it wasn't cool before.
Nah, it wasn't cool.
I came late in the game with that one. I ain't gonna lie.
Nah, we wasn't cool. We was aware of each other. We was never friends. We was never enemies either. We still not enemies. It's just that we're two different characters. We got two different type of personalities, and oil and water don't mix.
That was a respectable way to respond to it. I really expected a different response. I'm happy to give the adult one.
You know what I mean? So I could be the regular upper, or I could be the regular upper. Feel me? There's one upper that know. They only know the nigga that's on the camera. They don't know the real upper. You feel what I'm saying? So, this me.
You know what I mean? You can be calm too. You don't gotta insult everyone. Y'all see that? It's the first time for everything. Yo, when back to the gunshot, did that change your perspective on anything? That's what I really wanted to ask before.
What do you mean?
Like how you move in life, just how you view life, anything, little, small, little or big, don't matter.
Did getting shot change anything in my mind?
Like, just, you know what I mean? Sometimes people get in a bad situation and they
what it did change, matter of fact? It made me know that I shouldn't be so comfortable. Okay. But it didn't change nothing in my mind. Like, oh yeah, I'm about to pick up a Bible and go to church and become a different person.
That alone is big in itself, of course.
Nah, because regardless to what, getting shot or not getting shot, I pick up the Bible and I pray every single day. So me getting shot, not gonna say, oh yeah, I'm gonna have to pray more and go to church more, because me getting shot just taught me a lesson that I need to pay attention. That's all it was. If I paid attention, I would have never got shot. Feel me? That's all it is.
What up?
You know what I mean? It had nothing to do with nothing else but me paying attention. God wasn't trying to punish me or nothing like that. I just wasn't paying attention.
It happens to the best of us.
Yeah. Because it was all comfortable, you feel me?
Yo, oh my bad.
And me getting shot, like I said in that track, that was his get back. So, feel me? Before anybody say, yo, get back, Upper. Correct yourself. Feel me?
Nah, that's I'm here for it. My bad. I was just making that turn. But back to something a little more less intense. You ever working 9 to 5? I asked everybody this shit.
Have I?
Yeah. What jobs you got?
I worked in retail before. I worked in VIMs. I had a couple of jobs.
Okay. You a job person or nah? I feel like nobody is deep down, but you know what I'm saying? Like,
I'm a businessman. That's why my slogan is get money or get lost, get fired to be a boss, right? And I never get fired because I'm a boss. You feel me? These nervous as
I know.
Next time we come around, I'm gonna drop the window so you can see who it is, because it's not acting like this.
Nah, we in a 10 Nissan, man. I completely understand.
Yeah, we spent a few times, but they can't see through the windshield.
Slightly, they can slightly see you, but if we moving, it's not your first, like, I'm not explaining. You're not really focused on whatever the face is.
Oh, no, I'm gonna drop the window so they can see, so they don't be moving like goofies and shit.
I also asked everyone this too, man. What's your top 5 best and worst drill rappers in your opinion?
I don't even know.
No, you don't know. I got it. I know you know.
I don't even know. Full of shit. I don't even think I got a top 5 best drill rappers. I probably could give you a top 5 worst drill rappers.
Oh, that's even worse. All right, man, go with the worst then. See, I tried to be positive and bringing the best with the worst.
And look, the comment section would expect me to put thing in it, and anything not even in the top 5 worst. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even gonna do that. I'll be capping if I do that. You feel me?
Think nice though, for real.
Gone too far. You're gone too far.
I ain't gonna lie.
He's not nice. He's okay. There's a difference. Yo, when you say nice, you gotta talk about like Jadakiss and
if we're going to these levels, nice. I was thinking of the drill scene, man.
He's okay. If you talking about good, you would mention like MV Kane or You feel me? Like that could really rap. Busy Banks, you feel me? Niggas that actually have balls and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And notice how I give credit where credit is due still, even though certain among them, you know, move like buffoons and shit. You know what I mean? But I would put top 5 worst. Shit. I had it in my head just now, and then explaining that other shit just threw me off. Are we going with like now or?
It could be any.
But New York though,
yeah,
right?
New York for sure.
And it could be from 2015 to now.
Ooh, we're going back.
I'm just saying,
All
like,
right, let's
when
bring it like
2020?
2020 and now.
2020. That little RPT, that's a rapper, right? Thing Mans. I forgot his name. He rapped like he's.
Oh, geek.
Yeah, he did a little freestyle
Yeah,
before.
facts.
Yeah, he's like, he's top 1. Yeah, he's top 1. He's
No, my boy improving. My boy improving.
improving on what? Speaking English or rapping? Because that he be talking and this shit, and he don't say nothing. But who else?
He just got put down the cup. You know what I mean?
Put down the cup.
He a cool nigga in real life.
Dave Blunts. Need to put down the mic.
No, you
Need to put down the mic.
nah, man.
Shit, that's my top 5 right there. Him. That's my top 5 right there. That.
No, that's insane. That's insane.
It's him, and him. That's my top 5 right there. The rest of y'all lucky. Y'all safe, man.
It's like that.
Yeah.
Yo, how you feel about to like name them after the worst drill rappers? It had nothing to do with each other. That's my little Baby G.
Baby G, how I feel about him?
Yeah, like how you feel about his music, man?
I like Baby G. I like him as a person.
Hey, man, cool.
I like him as
I like the improvement on his music, man.
Yeah, I like him as a person because I met him in real life.
Mm-hmm.
Cool, humble, laid back. He not doing too much. You feel me?
Nah,
I rock with him. And he be talking that shit.
Nah, he do.
He talk like a grown up.
Like when when he'd obviously been around, but when he got back on my radar is when I peeped him skateboarding. I was like, whoa, the YNs are evolving.
That's
you know
crazy. If you watch my interview, I think he mentioned that when we did the interview, the Check Your Temperature drum. I think he mentioned the fact that he's skateboarding and shit.
That's different. That's when he caught my attention for real. And then he started switching up his sound. I'm like, he sees it got to be something after drill. You know what I'm trying to say? Which is another topic I want to bring in. What do you think should be next for people in the drill scene? It could be media, artists, whoever. Because obviously you see New York drill is on its way out. You know what I mean? Just in terms of
you know who killed New York drill? Not just the rappers being trash. It's the fans too. The corniness that they upkeep and the level they hold these rappers on is what the
what?
Oh, I moved it. I'm about to say where my car just went.
Oh,
I forgot I forgot I moved this shit. You remember I moved it? Nah. I forgot I moved my I'm like, my car missing. I thought my told my shit. I had my shit on the sidewalk, but I had moved it off. I forgot I moved it off.
Yeah.
Don't let that go over your head. But yeah, what you were saying just now, my fault.
What's like the next level you think for New York drill?
Alright, boom. I feel like the rappers themselves aren't killing the shit alone. It's the fans too, because the fans hold these niggas to certain status and shit like that. And these niggas, like, even the level of rappers that the fans be like putting them to be type. You feel me? So niggas be expecting these niggas the whole like when D-Thing came out, they thought he was gonna save drill. How could he save drill if he's like one of the 5th generation of drill in New York? You feel me? You got that was putting on way before him that they can't do nothing for drill. Why do you think he gonna come home out of jail say he's not even one of the best rappers out of the drill?
Yeah, I'm saying the fans be like 14, 15, so you gotta look at it from that mindset.
And that's the problem, because the drill scene becoming little. These niggas like NY Drill Official, they post these little kids, right? So these little kids now they feel like, oh yeah, I could rap too, and I could do this too, and I just gotta act like a gangster. And then all the comes into the drill rap, and then people that really like the drill rap because they related to the game, they like this shit is a. I can't relate to this no more. I'm not gonna listen to this. It's a now. You got a bunch of little talking about shooting, and then you got videos of the same platform promoting them, posting them getting wedgies, them getting, you know what I'm saying? It's just like it's gimmicky. There's no realness to that. How the fuck are you talking about shooting all the time, but you get caught lacking 15 times with no gun? Come on, bro. Make it make sense. You got caught 15 times with no gun, but you rapping about shooting all the time. Makes sense, bro. Who's believing that shit? How you getting caught lacking so many times? It's cool you slip up sometime.
I just feel like a lot of people.
I'm a be.
I feel like a lot of people don't realize like how for drill, right? I feel like in general, music, especially in hip hop, music changes every 5 to 6 years. You know what I'm saying? On average, whether just the sound of hip hop, whether it's from the sound from my era, like the Young Money era and shit, or even when I was a kid, like Dipset era, you see how like every 5 or 6 years, this sound changes, whether it goes to another state, city, etc. It usually goes from the east, west, into the south, and South always had it. I ain't even gonna lie, the South always had it for them. They've been on a monumental run. So I'm not even gonna count them, but it jumps from like east to west coast. You know what I'm saying? I remember in 2010, the West Coast had it. You feel what I'm saying? It had the making the Cat Daddy. Chris Brown was somehow from LA. You know what I'm saying?
He from Virginia, right?
Nah, yeah, in fact, I'm Chris Brown though, man. Wait, if you don't know he's from Virginia, you're gonna look at that.
Go down
LA.
You in the middle of the block. I want to stop at my car. Chapstick. I keep licking my lips and shit. Don't be like, this nigga, he LL Cool. Keep licking his lips and shit. But
don't get the white shit in your mouth. They gonna be
annoying. Nah, I ain't gonna get that. But look, right? What I was gonna say when we was talking about the drill rap falling off and all that would be happening in black and shit, right? I wanted to address the Mdot, what's his name? Mdot 5'9", right? That little nigga got caught lacking several times, right? He called me a dick the other day. You can bust the UE right here. He called me a dick the other day, right? And I'm like, what the fuck? What fucking he called me a dick for? You feel me? But then I noticed it was a clip that somebody posted, I guess, with me reacting to the nigga song and shit. Know what I mean? After this interview, I'm gonna teach you how to make a proper U-turn.
Yeah, get the fuck out of here. I done driven in other countries, bro. Call me on a bad.
Yeah, I gotta teach this
get the fuck out of here. I driven on that side in the Caribbean. Fuck out of here. You finna play me.
I gotta get a chapstick, bro.
Caught me on one bad U-turn.
U-turn like my shorty.
Yo, this is the first day this nigga meeting me, gang. He never even seen me drive.
This is a U-turn like my girl just now.
You're not gonna do that to me, man. I miscalculated the space. That was it.
Yo, this is a big two-way street.
Listen, bro. I miscalculated.
Oh man,
I miscalculated.
But you miscalculated.
Listen, man. Once they start driving on this side, then it could come for me, man.
I'm from a country that drive on that side, brother.
I could drive in your country on that side.
I could drive in my country too.
Fuck that shit. Y'all go in front of me, bro. Y'all not go in front of me. Fuck that. I'll go to your country, Dolly.
Me too.
Nah, but you from the country, see, it's different. I'll go to Dolly as a full American.
I came in here, Dolly. You feel me? But yeah, the Mdot shit, right? Yeah. That nigga, he raps about. He's a decent rapper. Even though he called me a dick, I'm not just gonna bomb on him, right?
Yeah, he nice,
but
nice.
I want to shed light on, you feel me? The street shit. Niggas be thinking being is an image. That shit is a lifestyle, man. So if you don't live that lifestyle for real, then you're just holding up an image. That's it. You rapping about shooting. You rapping about catching ops lacking. But catch you several times in 1 month lacking. You ran in the building in the projects with the little YouTube. Ran in the building in the projects. Got a little city bike. Your man's jumped on the back of the city bike and nothing happened. Like, what was the point of that shit? You feel me? Oh yeah, let me make a show. That nigga was right there. He had no gun. You have no gun. Y'all get it on.
They didn't fight? I seen the clip.
Yo, what up? What up? What up? Get the fuck out of here with that. What up? What up? What up? Get it on. If you're not gonna get it on, walk away. Don't walk away and then go get a bike with your mans and then yo pull up. We out and jump on the city bike. It look like a.
It's only for entertainment.
You feel me? That's why people are not respecting the drill scene in New York no more, because everything looks like a. Like when they was trolling New York when Tekashi 6ix9ine snitched on the world.
The world.
You feel me? You know what I mean? They were trolling New York because of that. You know what I'm saying? And it ain't the whole New York's fault, but it's the niggas that's at the forefront that the people are watching, and they like, oh shit, these niggas is supposed to be the gangsters in New York, because they rapping about it, and gangsters checking them and telling them, oh, you they not calling them out, because guess what? When you call a nigga out, they call you a hater. If a nigga is famous enough and you call them out, you become a hater. You know what I'm saying? You become a hater. And that's why we trying to show, like, it's the gimmick that's killing the drill scene. And niggas only want to promote the negativity. Like, bro, I did a lot of good shit, bro. I've been on live and teach niggas how they build their credit. I teach niggas how to get their first car. I did all that shit live, bro. I never seen a nigga snip that and post that. Ever.
It wouldn't be entertaining.
But it would definitely be informative.
For sure.
And it would help get on a higher level in life. So why
how this media shit work?
I know,
be real. You know how
how it works, but it got media platforms that are equally lit or even lit than niggas that do promote that type of shit. Feel me? So why is it that niggas decide to say, yo, you know what? I'm only gonna indulge in the negative shit. You know what I'm saying? And these niggas with the platforms is not like they real street niggas. It's not real street niggas behind these platforms that's painting these narratives, bro. I understand if you're a real street and you like street shit, so you tap in the street shit. You know what I'm saying? Real talk.
Oh, that's funny.
You know what I'm saying?
The most I know making a blog.
You know what I'm saying? Like, think about it. You know what I'm saying?
That's how it always is. The street never actually run the blog. This shit.
You know what I mean, bro?
Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact.
And the nigga like me, I'm always gonna get a whole bunch of hate. Nah, you better go on straight. I'm gonna always get a whole bunch of hate because people do not take the time to hear what I say. They listen to the way it's said.
You know, I think comprehension nowadays and just people's attention spans, finished.
You know what I'm saying? And nowadays, niggas done made the paint a picture with me as a character that's so negative. Anything I say, I gotta be hating. I gotta be trying to start trouble. I gotta be doing some shit like that.
It's because how you come across. I'm gonna interrupt you. It's because of your tone of voice and like your demeanor. I'm gonna tell you that just from an outside look.
Yeah.
I can see past it, but you gotta say most people won't.
How about they just got low demeanor?
Right.
That's true to an extent too. But I'm telling you, it even when I told the people trying to like push a product or like a service, like my grandma used to say this, like you can catch more flies with honey than vinegar. You feel what I'm saying? Not to say things you aren't saying is true.
Yeah, but you could catch flies with shit too.
I mean,
you see what I'm saying?
You're supposed to get the technical in the.
No, I'm just saying it's perspective. That's what I'm trying to show you. You'd say she used the analogy of honey because honey is sweet, and it attracts flies because it's sweet. But sweet, and it attracts flies just as much as honey does.
I hear that. Okay,
you know
when you're scientific with it, but I'm telling you just like how, for like just in human nature, it always depends how you say things. It's even like let me use an example of like somebody with having a language barrier. I've seen this personally in my face. Like went to the Chinese store. It was this black lady. Chinese people, when they learn English, they tend to speak quote unquote aggressively. They're like, "What do you want?" She wasn't asking what you want in some way. It's just because in China, in their like native tongue, that's kind of like the dialect and how they speak. That's the type of tone.
Green.
So you translate that. Nah, you try to translate that to English and shit.
No, that's all. Yeah, I'm listening.
You know what I'm saying? You try to translate that to English, it comes off as what you want. You know what I'm saying? So in an American point of view, you sound aggressive. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying when you come like sometimes I watch this shit, I can see why people gonna get mad at this. It's like I tend to just look at it from like an unbiased point. I can see you saying some real shit.
Okay, watch this now, right? What content do I cover?
Drill, for the most part.
What is drill?
It's usually negative. Positives comes out of it.
It's aggressive. It's gritty. It's right? So if you a nigga that's a bitch watching, how the fuck you gonna tell me how to operate? And you a bitch. I'm really covering the shit that I live. I talk the way the niggas that's like me talk. They don't feel a way when they watch me. The sensitive that's not like me is the ones who feel a way.
You gotta say more sensitive obviously watching you if they're reacting that way.
All right, so now look, more sensitive watching me, right? Mm-hmm. So you watching and you hate to see it talk.
Oh, it makes no sense. I'm just telling you what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, it don't make sense, but the reality is reality. I'm not saying you gotta change nothing or nothing. I'm just saying it's who you are. You know what I'm saying?
My response is not solely to you. It's just it's people that's gonna be watching this. So it's to them and their opinion of me. You feel what I'm saying? Because it's like, all right, watch this. I could say something aggressively, and I could say that same shit in a softer tone, and just the wording would make you be insulted either way.
Oh, people gonna get insulted by you regardless, but less would. I'm telling you, less people would. Like, you could say some of the worst shit as long as you say it nice.
All right, now my whole perspective on that is, right, I understand what you're saying 100% respectfully, but I don't give a fuck about how they feel.
Yeah, fuck it.
You feel me? Watch that nigga. I don't give a fuck about how they feel, because at the end of the day, right, I'm giving my opinion and I'm talking how I talk. All right, me and you sitting here right now, right? Mm-hmm. Do you feel insulted by the way I talk?
Nah, but that's because I know people like you, and I know how to, like, deal with, like, you know what I'm saying? I don't, like, I understand people like you. You're not saying anything insulting to me. I can see through, but that's just because I deal with a lot of people. I travel a lot. I've shot over 1,000 hazard lights at this point. I dealt with multiple personalities. So it's like, and then I'm 31, so like I've grown up and just met multiple personalities. So to me, it ain't, you know what I mean? I could see through, what's the right word? What are you honking at me? Can't even do that. Like, what you want me to do, gang?
Is this that honk you or the car behind?
No, it's the car.
Oh.
But you know what I'm saying? Like I was saying, like I could see how to deal with certain people. I could see when they're mad or they're trying to be insulting.
Don't go that way. That's a dead end. Not a dead end, but it's gonna bring you back to exactly where we just at.
But a lot of people can't, especially since like a lot of our fan base in the drill scene are young kids. Probably a little older now, like 20, 21, because niggas grown up now. But
go down a little bit. I'm gonna stop at the store and get a Stella. Gotta keep this shit.
But nah, like that's, you gotta understand, a lot of the kids watching, a lot of just especially drill rappers who don't leave their block a lot. You know what I'm saying? They don't deal with a lot of different personalities. So if that comes off aggressive, that's all they know. They're not trying to hear logic. They're not trying to hear things that make sense. And then a lot of them on. So let's just add that to the mayhem. You know what I'm saying? Because that also switches up generation. Because like our generation wasn't doing heavy drugs like that. Like, you didn't want to be a drug addict. You wanted.
Yeah, you thought that shit was lame. That wasn't cool. You was a bum if you was.
I didn't know no niggas doing pills. You know what I mean? I maybe one and I know, but like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you wasn't rapping about it.
Right.
It wasn't until what's his name came out for real, I started seeing like the trend. Trinidad James. I'm not gonna blame him, but right up there. Yeah. But I'm like, you know what I mean? That's just, once you mix all those things together. Right. Oh, the store. You did say the store. My fault. You did say that. I thought I was making it right.
Yeah. Trinidad James. I'm gonna answer that before I go to get the Stella. What are you saying, Trinidad James?
Like, yeah, he I'm not gonna say he introduced it, but he was part of that wave that gets the next generation. You know what I'm saying? Because this is how I look at stars, especially in the rap scene. They're often, the people the kids look up to, those people are often older than the kids. Look at how people look at A Boogie, right? A Boogie's my age, gang. But I like A Boogie's certain songs, but I was already an adult by the time he comes out. So my music taste is already kind of set in stone. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to hear too much else. I already got my artist. Think about, like, my artist was Drake, and Drake is older than me. Drake is like 36, 37. They're often like a few years ahead. So Trinidad James is, I'm just using him as a perfect example because I can just think of Pop and Molly. I'm sweating. But bringing Future, you bring in, you know what I'm saying? You bring in these artists who actively are talking around 2013, 2014. That's when people like Thing and all them I'm just using him as an example too, but like they're kids.
Mm-hmm.
They're kids listening to that music rather than me. I'm 19, I'm 20. You know what I'm saying? If I haven't chosen to do pills by now, it's probably over.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So like that's how you got to look at certain things too. Like drugs play a big part in this generation of them being so irrational and so quote unquote fearless to just do crash out.
You know what's crazy? I notice this, like a lot of people blame, right? It's niggas' parents.
A mix. I won't say fuck it, but it's a mix of things.
I know niggas that do drugs, like they pop pills and all that, and they got great jobs, they got degrees, all that shit. Because look, I drink liquor, right? And I still film. I'll still edit. I'm still productive. I still put money in the bank. I still take care of my kids.
That's because you've educated yourself on things.
Now, that's why I said the drugs is not the drugs that's causing them to be who they are. These niggas' parents and the upbringing they seen, the shit that they parents okayed and let them rock doing without pulling the leash back. That's what it is, man. You gotta blame niggas' parents. These little niggas, all right, look at K Flock. No disrespect to K Flock or his moms, but look at K Flock and his moms. Our son got locked up. She's doing interviews. She's doing this. It's like she's trying to tap into his life and his clout. You feel me? Okay. Instead of focusing on saying, yo, boom, if I take merch and make merch to sell, I could get my son a better lawyer. Or we can get an appeal. I have this money saved for an appeal in case he needs that. You feel me? Or he got to get commissary. I'm going to make sure the merch going to pay for the commissary and all that. Instead of me relying on his clout, because it's going to run out. Then no money coming in no more. It's going to run out. Feel me?
When you go to jail.
Exactly. So if she thought about the right things instead of doing interviews and doing all of that other, you feel me?
Like, my fault to interrupt again, but like, when I broke throwing the drugs, I'm not disagreeing with what you said. Blame the parents. It's also environment, but me throwing in the drugs is like adding gasoline to an already set fire. That's when I bring up the drugs. That's why I said it makes them. Like when you say, yo, I drink and still film, you seen niggas who pop pills and still have jobs. That's because whatever the environment was, even if it was a bad environment, some people are just, you know what I'm saying? Like I come from the hood too. I didn't think of shooting a nigga. You know what I'm saying? Some people just, most people from the hood aren't going to go out and crash out. It's really, you know what I mean? Most black people aren't criminals. You feel what I mean? Like,
yeah, that's
even if they're in the hood. Most of the people doing the crime is a small percentage of the actual people who live in the hood. So when their environment is fucked up like that, their mental is fucked up, and then you throw in some crazy drug, not or anything, but some crazy. I've seen pop pills and take the pills down with lean in this car on camera with no type of shame, gang.
I mean, that's because they easily influence. You
feel me?
Right, and like it goes back to my original argument. If your parents say, like my son, right, he's 12. None of his friends cannot swindle him into doing nothing because I already set it in stone. Like, you don't do this, you don't do this. This how you do this, and it's not. Oh, yo, I'm gonna punish you. I'm gonna whip your ass if you do this way and this that. I'm wising him up. I'm letting him know, yo, look, you see this? Look, you see my man's over there. You see what happened to him? Da da da. Look, this what happened, and I'm breaking it down. So you got an understanding and an explanation as to why he shouldn't do certain shit. People just tell kids, yo, don't do that. You making that nigga want to do it because why are you telling me not to do it?
On the flip side, you have parents just like you, and their kids is not saying your kid, but like their kids are just not gonna listen. That's just a whole nother. You gotta. It's like it's never that black and white with things. That's why
they're not gonna be a perfect kid, but they're gonna know certain things they're not supposed to. Bro, I don't think they not bad because guess what? A nigga like me outside of discipline, they little. I'm coming right back. My fault, Brody.
No, you good. You good.
This just make it authentic. Look, I got you one so you can try it.
Yeah, I don't drink, but hey,
you don't drink?
Yeah, I don't drink for real, bro. I appreciate
you're not gonna drink it at all?
I'll take a sip. I never tried it.
If you're not gonna drink it,
I drink it like that.
I'm gonna take.
I drink it. I appreciate that, buddy, for real.
No, we got this is legendary. You got a Stella from Upper, bro.
Yo, what does BMG stand for?
You would never know.
I guess we'll never know.
You would never know. You feel me? Yo, you know what the thing is with a lot of niggas that do interviews and shit, right? They say too much in the interviews, and that's why they get indicted.
That is why they get indicted.
You feel me? You sit and break shit down, and you make shit easy for people to go do their, like, let them do their job. You answer certain questions. Not saying that the interview is deliberately trying to, you know what I'm saying, but
that's why I never press after
you're supposed to know, like, this is not something you're supposed to answer.
Oh, yeah.
You feel me? Just like, you know, you're not supposed to drink bleach. You supposed to know as a street certain shit you don't answer. You know what I'm saying? Because you make them people work easy and shit.
Nah, I felt that.
Mm-hmm.
What were we talking about before?
But if you want to know though, BMG mean born man of God.
That born man of God, stand.
Yeah. Yo, I'm in the middle of an interview. I don't know if you're around, but give me like.
I'm about to say, give me like 6 minutes. Wrap up.
Give me a little bit, like, nah, more than 6 minutes. Give me more than 6 minutes, bro. I'm like 20 minutes away. All right, say that. 6 minutes too fast. No. But yeah, what are you saying? Born man of God.
Born man of God is stand. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? It's stand.
Yeah.
Let me run back on the questions. That don't really hit for real.
They was talking about the drugs and niggas' parents.
Yeah, I forgot.
I had to go get a Stella so I could do my drugs.
That's a joke. So yeah, like back to the parents. I don't. There we go. That's what we were talking about. Boom. Mm-hmm. I was like, some kids are just bad. Some kids just won't listen to their parents. They'll just go and do nut shit. They got the best upbringing ever.
All right, watch this, right? You say bad kids. Mm-hmm. Boom. I went to jail as a teenager, right? So you would consider me a bad kid, right?
I guess if you had to, like, yeah.
But was I really a bad kid, or did I make bad decisions?
I mean, all right. If you made bad decisions in a collective, I mean, in a consistent time frame, I gotta say it's like being someone who steals from the deli store. I'm not gonna see this guy as a thief. You feel what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But if you steal from everywhere, you're a thief. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. A duck is a duck. Mm-hmm. That's how I look at it. I don't know. I didn't know you then, so I can't answer that to you. But you would know. So
okay. Well, boom. I did shit, right? I got caught for some shit that I did, right? Mm-hmm. But in my mother's eyes, in my parents' eyes, I was a good kid because I never did certain shit around them. I still has that respect for them. To this day, my mom never heard me curse in front of her. She be telling me don't to on YouTube and shit because she be watching my videos. You feel me? Like at this age, I still don't curse in front of my mother type shit. You feel what I'm saying?
Making me feel like a bad.
See, everything is on perception. You know what I'm saying? Now, if my mother spoke to your mother and then you curse in front of your mother, my mother might look at you as a disrespectful kid. You see what I'm saying? It's all on perception.
I don't do it when in front of my mom's friends. If there's ever that type of shit, but like, me and my mom had a dynamic though, like that. We just, it's not like yo fuck you, bitch, but it's like, you know what I'm saying. I might just say
in front of, like, at her, but in front of her.
And I'll definitely around her.
Feel me? So someone else, their perception of you doing that might be the other. Like that in front of his mother, even though you grown, some people still look at it like that. So everything is in life, period, is all on perception, bro. Because you gonna look at it this way, that nigga gonna look at it this way. Neither one of y'all is wrong, but neither one of y'all is right. It's just y'all perceptions.
I don't know. I feel like I done went to school with a couple.
You went to school. What's bad though,
bro? Members,
fights, and that
just fights that.
Cause somewhere else, a nigga will tell you that's a warrior.
I hear you, but I ain't gonna rebrand it, man. These are some bad niggas. You ain't
gonna rebrand it because that's your programming.
Nah.
You feel me?
It was some bad people, man.
I mean, you know, teach his own.
It was some bad people. I ain't even gonna lie to you.
I guess bad guys don't think bad guys are bad guys.
Listen, I'm gonna put it like this. As a nigga who's done certain shit like that would be considered bad, I never did those things in a consistent amount of time frame. There's usually, if I'm doing some bad shit, it's either out of self-defense, which I wouldn't consider bad. You know what I'm saying? It's out of self-defense. I was young and an idiot. What was the last thing?
Right, watch this. If a nigga snuffs a police officer and the police officer shoots him, right? The police officer is a bad guy.
That's too much
No,
of a.
no, I'm asking the question.
That's an elaborate situation. That's why I can't answer yes or no to that.
Why?
It's an elaborate situation. It's no context behind it. You
What do
probably
you
shouldn't
mean?
go out your way to stop a cop.
No, if they get into an altercation, words get thrown, whatever, how police be coming and acting tough, and the cop, boom, cop shoots him. The cop's a bad guy.
All right. Ethically, yes, the cop's terrible. This guy's unarmed and just punched him and you shot him. Yeah, he's a terrible person.
The cops are terrible.
Legally, he's in. I guess he would be in the right
Mm-hmm.
because you as just a person should have common sense to punch a cop in the face without a gun or anything. Just if you don't want to end up in the, you know what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
But ethically, yeah, the cop is wrong because it's like, all right, if let's say I'm the cop, we exchanging words, I talking all this tough shit. You know, how they always approach a nigga and start like pressing up on it, and you punch me in the face, right? Mm-hmm. Ethically, yes, the cop is totally wrong, and he shoots you, totally wrong. He is a terrible person.
Why is he wrong if you him?
Assuming you have no gun, and it's just a.
How does he know if you have no gun?
Granted, but he could have tased you, and you can't just assume that he has a gun because, you know what I'm saying? You can't just assume that someone has a gun because you're scared as a police officer. That's like me joining the army and being scared to carry out my mission.
See how I just worded that question that way because it's almost like I'm interviewing you. You want to check your temperature right now.
I want to hear
right?
it.
Now, how you felt about the situation with King Von and what's her name? Rondo.
I'm gonna tell you right now, I ain't answering that. That is too mixed of a situation.
See, you can't give me.
I know both parties.
You see,
I know both parties.
Now he's ducking in that.
I am definitely ducking.
But look at the situation though. It's the same situation as the cops and the clapping him. It's the same exact situation. But see now, favoritism gonna make you not want to answer that question because you don't want the backlash from either end.
I literally know both parties.
Yeah, that's favoritism. Why
I gotta go the whole block. I have to go
there. It's either fair or favoritism. Same thing though. Something blocking you from answering that question. But you said the cop was a bad person, but you're not gonna say that Ronald Mims was a bad person, or you're not gonna say that Vaughn was a bad person.
Here's another example, and I got you.
See what I'm saying? No, it's the same situation, and that's exactly. You see, that right there was me throwing a hook, and I caught you. You know what I'm saying? Because I knew this was where we was gonna end up, and I caught you.
I wish you didn't use them as example.
No, I have to use that because that's real.
Yo.
Because how can you could tell me people who are bad people, but in this situation, you can't tell me if one of them is bad. You know what I'm saying?
If I say anything about either party, it will not go well for me in any way.
They should get to stand on principle, knowing that that's just how it is. You feel me?
All right. How could I be your friend if I get upset at you telling the truth? Yo, bro, I came in the car, right? If I came in your car, right, and I was right, you telling me I'm and I'm actually, why would I be mad at you? You told me the truth. Now you save me from going around other people.
Very different situations, all of them.
It's not because you're just giving your opinion. Yo, yeah, I think he was wrong at this situation, or I think he was right at this situation.
All right, so
you more so worried about getting harmed by one of these, by either party. You know, I was supposed to do an interview. I wish that interview would have went through. I was supposed to do an interview with Quando. That shit would have went crazy. Because in my opinion, right, if Dirk is a real nigga, Dirk won't be upset at a nigga saying, yo, I ain't no front. This nigga should never because that's what happened when you liable to get the in any type of way. You could have got because you put your hand on another grown man.
So I will weigh in to this extent on that situation. I'm trying to think of my words here clearly.
See, that's a different level of fear right there.
It's not just fear.
Chicago really got. That's why they be talking the way they be talking.
I be in their city, in their hoods.
They be in ours too.
With their people, alone, dolly. I fuck with Chicago as a whole, so I don't jump into their politics. You know what I'm saying? I don't even.
Respectfully.
And then I got Quando's side, which I've shot with Quando. I know some of his people. You know what I'm saying? It's like.
Respectfully.
Yeah, I mean, that's just I can't go. I personally as a that's why I say if you use another example, I would have no issue.
I'm not gonna use another example.
Difficult.
You feel me? I'm not gonna use another example because I feel like that's something that people gotta understand. Gotta be unbiased, and the reason a nigga like me get hate because of me being unbiased. I'm so unbiased they call me biased. Real talk. That's what I'm trying to show you. You gotta understand, bro. Like, and I fuck with Dirk. I listen to Dirk. I don't really listen to Quando Rondo, but at the end of the day, I'm a street. And if one of the niggas me and my missus is there, like my look, he right there in the back, nigga. If you me, nigga, some shit liable to happen to you. Any of my other men that's my real steppers, you me in front of them, some shit gonna happen to you. Straight up.
So that's just where I wanted to weigh in between the difference of the cop and the street that you just named. You know what I'm saying? I feel like with the cop,
baited you with that.
No. I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you, you did it a little bit, but I thought about it a little deeper. I'm gonna tell you the difference.
Yeah, I'm listening.
The cop, as a police, as a law enforcement agent, you're supposed to be more trained than your average street.
Okay.
You're supposed to have a different outlook on things. You're supposed to. I know it doesn't always happen. I know I'm living in a dream. Not living, but I know I'm making up a dream cop.
They trained to shoot you if you use force.
Great. By the book.
They're trained to do that. That's what they're supposed to do.
No. They're supposed to de-escalate this. They're not supposed to shoot you off rip.
They cannot de-escalate someone.
They could have taken already escalated. They could have used any other things they have on their tool other than that gun.
I grab my gun first.
Now, if you have a gun, that's different.
No, I grab my gun first because this knowing I got a gun on me, nigga, I don't have time to think if he has a gun or not. Because why are you so brave to snuff me knowing I got a gun? Are you retarded? Are you drunk? Or why you snuff me?
That's the risk you take as a police. Now in that street situation,
that's the risk you take.
A whole different mindset.
A nigga with a gun.
It's two street, and I ain't gonna jump into their problem, my issue.
Yeah, but you like the cop versus the pedestrian.
Nah, I don't like it. Whoa, like created a narrative. Don't make it seem like I'm some Republican. No.
Everybody in the community gonna say the police, but nobody go. Nah, I can't say that. I can't say that.
Nah. Don't do that to me.
People gonna always respect, feel me? Is if you stand on real shit, no matter what the topic is.
I am not telling them niggas in Chicago with switches and drakes.
See, that's fair, bro.
You damn right it's fair.
Yeah, that's fair.
You damn right it's.
Respectfully, I'm. Now, I mean, I can respect that you know who you are and what you want. You feel me? I can respect that.
I know I ain't He-Man.
No, it's not about being He-Man. It's not about being He-Man or it's being 100% real. I'm not gonna say. So hold on. Wait a minute. So I can't say how I feel about a nigga because he got a switch.
No, you can say it.
You better switch your mind up. You better
say whatever you want, gang. I will not your freedom of speech, but it ain't freedom of consequences, man. I already know how that go. And then outside of switches and
so
all
why would you
my politics sides? You feel
no, but why would you want to put yourself in a mix where you could be uncomfortable like that?
That's the whole point of hazard lights.
You know, a nigga could be mad at you for interviewing another nigga that you know.
Yeah,
that happens a lot.
You can be mad at me for shooting one of their. I'm aware, but at the same time, there's like I say an unwritten rule when it comes to platform. Obviously, niggas can do whatever they want. Ain't no real rules out here. You know what I'm saying? But most likely it's gonna bother me because they see my platform. They know it. If I was like a regular videographer, that's where it gets a little more mixy. Like these are real stories that I have from other videographers, usually from other states. New York is pretty accepting of whoever the videographer shooting with. But like in Chicago too. But like. You go to like them smaller cities that are lit like Detroit, they want to stay with one side. You know what I mean? Or you go to UK. UK is actually the perfect example. My man told me literally, like, yo, they won't hire a videographer if they see you shooting too many videos for that side, like music videos.
Yeah.
But a platform is a little different because you see it's a platform.
Niggas feel like it could be backdoor vibes because sooner or later, you film with a nigga enough times, you're going to build a bond with him.
Fact, you hanging out with the nigga. See, I'm not I'm not necessarily hanging out with niggas after, you know what I'm trying to say?
But a nigga still could feel a way about you regardless if you gave an opinion. That's why I say ain't
no real rules to this, but at the same time, I know the certain risks I take, and I understand there's certain things are more risky than what I do. You feel what I'm trying to say? So I look at it as, all right, outside of the switches and any physical harm, I shoot with a lot of people that's knew King Von and grew up with him. again, I've been to O Block multiple times, inside O Block, shot inside. So there's certain things that I ain't gonna ever speak on. You feel what I'm saying? I remember when I shot with Quando, bro. I'd been to Chicago mad times. I was thinking to myself, this could go bad. At the same time, I think they're gonna respect it because they know I'm a platform and this is what I gotta, this is what I do. You feel what I'm saying? Like,
so all right, you say you're not the street,
and
all that shit, right? But you're not, right? So if one day you working with one of these niggas and you shooting, and I did some extra, I tried dropping in the dirt, and you shooting, and one of the niggas you shooting with, and they fire, God forbid, and you get grazed or something.
Well, all right, this is my nuclear option on that. Run these over. It doesn't matter if
you gonna run them over.
Yeah, I'm out.
All right,
I'm
now
escaping.
you are part of the.
No, but this is for my protection. So,
but this is what I'm trying to show you. So
that's never happened. But those are things I have thought about personally, whether I'm here or in another state or a country.
See what I'm trying to show you. So your opinion is the same thing. Bro.
Yeah. Now I get it. You
I'm a
like,
man.
I get it. Let's say I run, like, let's say I'm shooting with some YG nigga.
I like this topic.
And OY pops up, right?
Ooh.
And some niggas from OY and they see he's in the car and they start wanting to, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And
that ever happened with you?
I've had niggas spin. I've had niggas spin, but they ain't never really.
You could do the other left. You know what I'm saying? Shit like I showed you before.
New York gangs are pretty business minded in a little bit of way. They let it rock.
New York gangs, like it used to be. These gangster anymore. They fibbers.
I had a fight with the old OY. I know the old.
These niggas lying. You feel what I'm saying? Like back then, what you doing an interview? You don't give a fuck about your interview. Catch this in your interview.
Civilian wasn't even a word.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
just if you were the target, you were the target.
Like, you chill on that block. Oh, it's lit for you. Oh, that's something you lit. You feel me? Nowadays, it's like, oh, yo, bro, you this? You jacking this? Yo, bro, say word to your mother you not this. Yo, drop that shit then. Like, all that
I didn't even get a chance to, like, tell niggas I wasn't in the streets. It just came to me.
Yo, bro, like, I'll hit a
nigga and drive off type. Whatever consequences come after that is whatever. Like, my thing in the moment is self-defense. If one of your right now come up and I see now, I'm in danger, everyone else in the car is in danger, it has nothing to do with the streets. In my head, but I'll know not to go to their hood. I will ask you later that night, gang, where they from, so I know never to shoot with one of these niggas again. That's how I'm gonna move.
Yeah, but they already know who you are.
You gonna turn into the transporter, but that's ain't.
Right? You gonna have to. You mean?
Like, but to me, that's self-defense. It's not like, all right, now, do I expect your to get over it? No. What I hope they would just understand, like, yo, this is violent.
I just have a bunch of that's optimistic and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, they think they might get famous. Well, whoever
got problems, I don't have niggas who got problems with you.
I don't have problems with people. People love me.
Guns blazing. Like, I see could be the end for all of us in here. Trust me, I'm not gonna freeze up. I'm not a freeze up kind of nigga in fear. I'm gonna get the fuck out of here in fear.
Nah, you might get hot.
What do you mean?
If
I've been.
Yeah, let the comment section let them break it down for you.
Say that.
You say you won't freeze up, you might get hot. You might heat up. So I'm trying to show you.
I got no problem doing self-defense. I know they.
Y'all safe, man. Y'all safe. I see y'all watching this shit spinning around. Y'all safe. I'm doing an interview in this shit. Nervous and shit.
That is funny.
He's nervous and shit.
See, Chicago, the car would have been shot up already.
No, it wouldn't. No, it wouldn't. Because what I'm trying to show you, niggas don't know if it's they mans in the car, driving around in the car. They not just going to shoot the car up, bro.
No. You got to take
unless
a trip
you
to
go
Chicago,
with it.
I'm not saying you go through every block and do that, but if you spin a block as many times as we did, we getting this shit sprayed up.
This is my block, though.
I mean, I'm talking if he was in Chicago, like some real Chicago. Like, when I come to Chicago, bro, I warn them of the car I'm coming with, like, when I'm a few blocks away again. Like, I want you to know I'm here. Unless I know it's like, I've gotten to know Chicago like a bit. So
you get a tinted car when you go out
I wish.
Oh, so niggas No, it's not they op. They see cameras mounted
Sometimes
up.
I be with they ops. Sometimes I be with they ops. You feel what I'm saying? Because like, all right, Chicago.
So you spin through the hood with they.
Nah. But I'm saying it's like New York blocks in a way, just bigger. Like in Chicago hoods and shit. So you'll see buildings just like that, but then there's a lot of empty space around it. It won't be a building right there. It'll be an alleyway or some, maybe a house, and then more apartment buildings. And then sometimes you see buildings just like this, the brownstone shit. But it's a lot like New York. Like Chicago niggas and New York niggas, I ain't even gonna lie to you, bro. We dress alike, we just got different accents. And we'll wait outside their crib for that shit. They just got better artillery out there.
I ain't gonna front. I feel like Chicago, like the goofy niggas that make it seem like Chicago's like the toughest place in the world. It's not, really.
I can't speak for them, but it's not. I'm not saying it ain't treacherous, but
everywhere is.
Yeah, I'm saying if you know how to move, you good.
Watch this. You bend this corner, there's a camera right here. There's a camera right here. Look over there. There's 4 more cameras over there, right? I know the hood because this is my hood, right? Look, it's next cameras over here. There's cameras everywhere, right? Everywhere you go. It's sign right here. It's everywhere telling you cameras. Look, camera right there. Look, camera right there. Look, bare cameras everywhere you go. How much shit you think a nigga gonna do in New York?
Nah, I hear you.
Chicago, it's abandoned house. Someone live here. Abandoned house. Someone live here. Come on, bro. They not securing them. Nobody got cameras up on them. Nobody give a fuck about that. But guess what? The police in Chicago, they don't give a fuck neither. These niggas kill each other off and make our life easier. In New York now, you got millionaires that live right here in the hood. See these houses? $1 million houses. And right around the corner, shootings happening.
That's how Harlem is.
You feel me? That's what I'm trying to show you. So at the end of the day, they want to secure the niggas who invest in, who got the $1 million houses, and you know they paying taxes and shit. They don't give a fuck about the Section 8 niggas in Chicago. This government money. If you die, we don't gotta give you no fucking money. You know what I'm saying? They don't even think about it that deep. They don't give a fuck about these niggas. That's why they can do that. Oh yeah, we got switches. Y'all got those little small ass guns. What the fuck you want us to walk around with an AK-47 in our hand in New York?
Be getting in my car with that when I'm out there.
But that's but in New York, how is that even going to be possible?
Yeah, especially with the DTs.
And then even if
they got DTs out there too.
Right, watch this, right? Let's say I came in your car, right? And I had an AK-47. I made it to your car from the crib into your car with the AK-47, right? Now we spinning around doing an interview, like you said. If we run into an op, acting funny. Look, AK-47 up and fly, right? Made a movie, caught an op. Guess what? We got footage of you getting into this car with this AK-47, and this is the car that the shooting happened. Like, come on, bro, you fried.
Yeah,
and then
they'll follow you back home.
You feel me? Exactly. So that's the difference between New York and Chicago. In Chicago, you be thinking like, yo, yeah, New York, sweet. We go out there, I could walk around anywhere. Duh, nobody knows you. You're not an op to nobody. Obviously, you can walk around anywhere. We not a bunch of that's looking for. Oh yeah, where you from, shorty? Where you from? Like, we don't give a fuck about that. We is looking at bitches and shit.
Shorty,
you feel me?
From shorty,
come on, bro. Like, niggas see it
by the grave.
You feel me? On phone them.
On phone them.
Thinking about Chicago, that. Man. You know what I mean?
I think you would love it out there, bro. You should take a visit.
Nah, I would never go to Chicago, and I said that in my video before. There's nothing appealing. There's nothing appealing about Chicago for me to go there. I don't see Fire Jones.
It's a beautiful city outside of the hood.
I really don't care to go there. That's like me saying, yo, I want to take a trip to Detroit. I don't care to go to them places, bro. Like, there's nothing appealing for me.
They got cheap weed.
I don't smoke.
Nah.
You feel me? It's like nothing appealing for me there. I don't care about these places. Like, if you talk about we going out the country, the Caribbean, where there's mangoes and skin ups, and some people call it gin-ups, you know, like that.
What's gin-ups?
You know, the little green fruit crack.
Oh, canap joint. Oh, okay.
Oh, you call it guinepas. You Spanish, right?
Spanish. I'm African, bro.
Oh, you African?
Yeah.
Well,
I'm Liberian.
Right? Yeah. My best friend African. He's from Ghana.
Okay. My cousins. You know what I mean? I'm Liberian. On my pop's side, I'm Liberian. My mom's American.
See, y'all niggas just learned some new shit. See, on
like my pop's part Arab. That's where the you know what I'm saying. But I blend in with Dominicans. I already know. That's why I always go there. They don't see me coming.
Shit.
And I know
And a lot of
Spanish,
people
so
be
it's like,
thinking, a lot of people be mistaking me for Dominican too.
y'all
When
all,
I grow my hair out and shit.
they don't think, I ain't gonna lie, all the Dominican DR look like you.
Yeah, when I
Niggas be
grow,
dark as hell.
yeah, a lot of people be thinking I'm Dominican. I be chilling with, I got a couple Dominican homies and shit. Be chilling with them and shit. Go to a spot, whatever, where the other people at, and they be speaking to me in Spanish. Shit.
I got more West Indians out here though, like type
Yeah,
shit. Yeah.
this is like the islands right here. You got every type of West Indian people here, Jamaicans,
And like
Trinidadians,
Manhattan is more like Puerto Ricans. Manhattan and Bronx, Puerto Ricans is like
Mm.
Dominicans. I grew around more like Dominicans and Puerto Ricans than I'd say like Jamaicans, etc.
You give me like Queens vibes.
Who, me?
Mm-hmm.
Nah, I'm from Harlem through and through, man.
That give me like Queens. Nigga. What's Harlem?
East side.
I used to live in Harlem. I used to live in 121st between 7th and 8th by
Okay,
the
West
Magic
side.
Johnson Theater.
Yeah, I
and
know
shit.
you're at.
Yeah,
I'm Harlem born and raised.
Mm.
Queens is crazy.
Now,
You know what's crazy? Most people say I'm from Brooklyn. They think I'm from Brooklyn over it. I was like, yo, that's nuts to me because you know Harlem and Brooklyn, like beef, but it's always like that little rivalry.
Yeah, because niggas always having robbing y'all niggas.
Ah,
and
here
shit.
we go. Here we go. Here we go with y'all niggas. Here we go with y'all niggas.
Harlem keep on making it. Brooklyn keep on taking it. Nah, real nigga shit.
Fuck out of here.
That's how this shit was,
fucking
bro.
chain
Like,
snatchers.
it was. Y'all niggas used to rob each other too, though, for pellies and shit.
Yo, I done seen niggas get raw for pounds.
Yeah, bro.
I seen a nigga get raw for his truths in the dead of winter game.
I know, bro. I used to live out there. I seen
bro.
Robbing each other for biggies, all that
G-Shocks.
shit. Yo, I remember one time, my first Montclair, where I was living in Harlem, my first Montclair. Nah, I didn't book a nigga. Booked a UPS truck. It was delivering on 125th to the stores.
Oh, they caught you before.
We booked the truck. No, we booked the truck. That was my first. I got my first Montclair like that. Yeah. Booked the truck. Not on something like me.
They caught you. I'm like, nah, that's a death wish.
Nah,
bro.
if I was in Harlem and the nigga booked me in Harlem, I gotta take my Brooklyn card. Harlem, book me in Harlem. That's crazy. How you go? There's a backward. Like we booked up. They don't book us. You feel me? Now Harlem get money though. I ain't gonna fight.
That's our thing.
I was out there in Harlem, bro. Outside trapping like 5 in the morning.
I done shot a few hazard lights and had to get out and sell crack.
Yo, bro, real talk. Now, them niggas be trapping. You feel? Yo, my phone ringing and shit. I'm supposed to be. You feel me?
I ain't gonna lie. You know we getting money though, and they don't speak about it enough. Queens. The reason why they say Queens get the money, I ain't gonna lie. Most Queens I know got bread.
Them Queens inherit money from their parents.
Nah, I fuck with Queens. Y'all supposed to be brothers with Queens, like how Manhattan, Harlem, and the Bronx.
We brothers. We adopted. We don't even.
Y'all got a part in Brooklyn that's literally just splits in Queens. Across the street, you in Queens. I forgot what part.
That's every borough, bro.
Nah, Bronx is a bridge. You gotta cross the bridge no matter what. It's always gonna be
water but it's gonna be somewhere that's right next.
Like
to
you could cross the street, you'll be in Queens. I forgot what street, bro. Like you'll be in Queens, bro.
So what about Staten Island and like that? And you could drive to Staten Island.
I don't like going to Staten Island.
Feel me? What about Long Island?
I don't like going too deep in Long Island. Like the shit right after Queens, that's kind of like as far as I like to go.
You that in Queens vibes though. I thought you was a Queens.
My pops live in Queens. I spent some time in Queens, but I ain't know Queens for real. Like
what side of Queens you was at?
South side.
Oh, okay.
Nah, yeah,
I was out there too for a little bit.
Most of my African side live in Queens.
Yeah, I lived in Queens for a little bit. You speak whatever language they
speak English, bro. Remember that
they don't got a native language.
So there's few tribal language, but it's really just still broken up English.
Oh, okay.
Liberia was the first country, like when they were sending the slaves back. That was like
Africa?
To go back to Africa. Liberia was that country, and so it's a lot of like American slaves mixed with the natives over there, and then like a lot of the houses over there are like American architecture.
Okay.
They speak English. Christian country. Like
nah, you could go straight, bro.
I know. It's bike.
Oh, I thought you was trying to turn. You could see this block right here. You could turn on that block, and it's gonna bring you back to this block.
But you remember that it was some shit where Trump just went viral and said, "Yo, how'd you learn such good English?" He was speaking to the president of Liberia,
which
is just an English-speaking country. So it's like that's why it was so funny to a lot of people because it was like,
you just told me some news. I wasn't aware of that.
There's a lot of Liberians in New York. We mostly like in Minnesota, Philly. The New York Africans you be seeing are like Ghanaian, Senegalese. There's another one I'm missing, but that's mostly like the people.
What you said? What was the first name?
Ghanaian. Ghana.
Ghanaians.
No, it's big Ghanaian.
Huh?
You say Ghanaian. It's not Ghanaian.
What?
It's Ghanaian. I'm Ghanaian. That's what you would say. I'm Ghanaian.
What? They say Ghanaian, bro.
Nah, it's Ghanaian. I'm telling
My
you, bro.
best friend African.
Yo, it's Ghanaian,
I would call
bro.
this right now. He gonna tell you, yo, I'm Ghanaian.
I've heard Ghanaian.
I never say Ghanaian.
Yo, ask her. Yo, I'm telling you.
I never heard that nigga say, yo,
man.
I'm Ghanaian. And me and that nigga been friends since we was kids. Like, I never say, yo, I'm Ghanaian. I'm Ghanaian.
It's Ghanaian, bro.
What? Nah.
But nah, I'm like,
they gonna go in the comment section with that. But that's dope, you feel me? We all Africans at the end of the day, but
I'm the literal definition of an African American. Like, my mom is literally like from the South. Well, she's not from, like, her family from the South. She's from home. But
I'm Grenadian and shit, you feel me?
Okay, Caribbean.
I gotta big up Grenada because, like, a lot of people that be Grenadian, they come to America and they feel like they're American. They be trying to be Jamaican. They be trying to be everything else but where they from. That's why people be so lost. When they say, yo, I'm Grenadian, they be like, what? What's Grenada? And then your favorite comedian, your favorite rapper, all that actually Grenadian perpetrating.
There's a few.
All right, you got comedian Major Hype. That nigga from Grenada. The nigga from Queens that did the Kiki, do you love me? That nigga's Grenadian. You feel me? It's mad niggas that's lit, that's Grenadian. You would never know them niggas is Grenadian because they not jacking that shit. They not telling people, yo, I'm Grenadian. You see my flag in the back of my videos. When I do videos, I got my flag in the background so niggas know where I'm from.
Like, you from the country?
I'm born in Grenada.
Oh, okay. So, like, you immigrated here type shit.
You said it's like crazy, like you trying to set ice up to come get a
that's
nigga.
It's a dangerous time to be saying immigrant.
I'm actually born in Grenada, for real though. But I've been in America for a minute. I'm a citizen and shit. I ain't worried about no fucking ice. I didn't went to jail.
Don't throw an accent around them niggas.
Nah. Now even if I throw my accent, I'm legit.
Let me stop talking shit. I'm sure there's still some around.
It probably it got a lot of people that's here but yo, when you come into the country at a young age, especially you come into the country under people that's citizens and shit like that, you automatically gonna get your paperwork.
I think that's why my father married my mom, to be real. The engagement happened in 3 months.
My sis said, gotta make it happen. Safety first. Though he did the right thing.
You know, I guess me and my brother solidified the state. No, where the fuck am I going?
You driving too? Yo, you could really drive on any block. I just don't be because I know you're gonna go down here and then it's.
I hate driving too far from where I pick people up too. I just hate driving too far from where I pick people up.
Oh, nah, bro. I'm a real flatbush. I'm good on every block, man. You know why they call me Upper?
Why they call you Upper?
Cause I be upping it.
Hold on, I'm gonna wrap the interview up though. I gotta hit my other shoot too. I just realized what time is it? 7:12. I don't think the other.
So you gotta go back that way, yeah.
To wrap the interview up though, what's some advice you would give some of these young niggas? Something positive.
Don't be a dick rider. You feel me? Don't be easily influenced by niggas just because they got clout or money. Because at the end of the day, the way that nigga live his life and shit like that, you don't know how he get it. You don't know what he doing behind closed doors and shit like that. And you trying to be like that, you gonna end up on some party type shit. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to end up like that and shit. Because that's what happens with a lot of niggas. They be chasing a rainbow, and at the end of the rainbow, it be a pot of cocks and shit. You feel me? That's what be happening. You feel me? Don't chase that rainbow. Yeah, niggas gotta chill out. Don't sell your soul. That's what they mean by that. When they say be selling their soul, that's what these niggas be doing. Don't give your butt up for the bread. I'll show you. Y'all niggas stay whole, bro. Real niggas. Cause yo, it's so easy to get money in 2025, bro.
Nah, it is. I
so you don't even need to do all of that extra shit you be doing nowadays and shit. Just, I mean, don't be a cop. You feel me?
Well, you heard it here first. Don't be a cop.
Yeah, don't be a cop. Just focus on what you need to focus on, lock in. And another thing too, bro, what I hate when I see everybody trying to be like everybody else. Find your own lane, because when you in your own lane, you gonna gain your own fan base and people gonna gravitate towards you for you. When there's so much people in your lane, niggas got too much of an option. All right, I'm gonna watch this, I'm gonna watch that, I'm gonna watch that. Feel me? Versus you in your own lane, niggas always tap into you for that shit. You know what I'm saying? See, like with me with the reactions, of course, I got a lot of niggas in New York that do reactions, but they don't do the shit like me. And I was the original doing this shit. Even niggas say, yo, Upper, you fell off. Yeah, go that way. Upper, you fell off, or yo, you not lit no more. At the end of the day, man, I done made money off this shit. I done bought cribs and invested in doing other shit. So that's why you might see me being so dedicated into sitting down in front of my camera, because originally I was the nigga that was outside on a day-to-day. I wasn't inside on the camera all the time. So sometimes I just be falling back into the old me. I don't feel like dropping a video and shit like that. I be outside, you know? Y'all gotta know that. You know, y'all be in the comment section, oh, you fell off. You gotta fall on before you tell me I fell off. Feel me?
Felt that.
Gotta fall on. And it be that never ever did anything in life, never accomplished nothing. You feel me? Like, never even scored a basket in the gym, and is talking about, you feel me, buckets. Like, it's gotta be for real. Get your money up, not your funny up. I'm gonna tell you that shit for years. Get your money up, not your funny up, because 1 million followers don't equal to $1 million. Feel me? How much followers you got on the gram?
85K.
How much did you get? $1,000 for every follower?
I wish.
Feel me? So that shit don't mean nothing to a nigga that's nobody. That means something. You feel me? Mm-hmm. And that's what you gotta start understanding. When you put the numbers before the quality, you feel me? You always gonna lose, because when you putting out content, you expecting to have hazard lights views. You expecting to have the amount of likes of NY Drill Official, PDL. You expecting those things because that's the blueprint for you. But in all actuality, man, all these started from 0 likes.
Literally.
You know what I'm saying? So you just gotta really just focus and lock in and go all the way up. And make sure you save your money like me and do other shit aside from the content that you create. Because once that doesn't work anymore, then you lost. Feel me? A lot of take all their money, buy chains. I've been watching get exposed for chains. Look, I've been having this same chain for mad years. But I had several cars in the mad years that cost amount of chains, right? And these never paid a car off in their life. But they went and bought a chain. And that same chain, they got to sell it. And when they sell it, they get less bread. And when they get that less bread now, they back on a block buying Ace with popping bottles and back to the regular basics, because they never took that bread and invested into nothing, because they were selling that image.